2TC is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to complete a chimps game using just 2 towers. Today we're going to be doing this with Rosalia and the Dark Champion. This is not an official scenario since we're starting at a later point in the game with more starting money. Let's see how Rosalia performs today, along with our Super Monkey being the only means of being able to pop camo balloons. So you're going to have to avoid getting plasma blasts until the end of round 48, just so that you can pop those camo purple balloons. Round 10, blue balloons, huge clump of them, no worries. Yellow balloons are, dodging attacks, that's no good. Hopefully don't attack up.
Come on, we can do this.
This is going to be it, isn't it? Hit the yellow balloons, Rosalia. Do not be that monkey that lets them through. Or let alone, don't be the tower that lets them through, okay? Okay, more yellow balloons again with that. I don't want to face... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to crunch you all down. And if we can get, like, a red balloon or something, that's going to be very nice to have. Just so that we can then delay the amount of time that the round goes on for, so that then we can get the crusher back that bit sooner. Got a green balloon back there, which is a little bit annoying, but hopefully the green balloon comes along. There we go, there we go. Let's keep Rosalie in this position here, since it's a little bit more of a good spot here. Oh gosh, a yellow balloon over there. Attack the firstmost balloon and then attack those. Not hugely confident, but we've got it. Here we go, round 15. Let's set you just strong. They are a bit more spaced out, which is okay. Okay, I'm going to use scatter missile now, and then hopefully we can deal with the rest of this round with what we've got going on here. Oh, hello. I've got an idea. Let us delay the amount of time that the round lasts for, so you can get the scatter missile ready for round 16. Okay, more yellow balloons. Stick you to strong, and they're down to blue balloons X. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm going to use the scatter missile there. I'm not going to take any chances with the regrow yellows. Ninja Kiwi knows that the yellow balloons are the most potent balloons of all of them. That's why they are the first ever regrow balloons of the entire game. Green balloons go down, please. Excellent. No need to worry about any of that, possibly. Nah. At that point, it was just about Pierce. And now we have the money for a Super Monkey. I'm going to put you up here. Once we get past round 61 to 63, that even includes round 62 being quite a difficult round. But obviously, round 63 is going to be the most difficult round here because we've only got the Dark Knight at our disposal at that given point in time. Once we get the Dark Champion, like in any 2TC scenario, once you get the Dark Champion, your game is pretty much set and matched. Right, it's time for the old grenades, Rosalia, for round 27 and the huge amount of balloons on this round. And guess what? The round ends with yellow balloons. Truly the most horrifying of all specimens. Lead balloons, Super Monkey is definitely going to need help with for the time being. Again, we cannot get plasma blast at all, otherwise it's going to make rounds 45 and 48 impossible to do. Round 31, we're going to get knockback now, and then we're going to have the money by round 33 in order to get Ultra Vision. Oh, I should have went to the laser for those. And I should have gone to laser for those as well. I might as well just kept it at laser. Fire melee. Oh, bubble balloons. No, thank you. A mixture of both weapons for that round. Okay, Ultra Vision with 532 to spare. Brilliant. But that can this spin camo solo until we get to the Dark Champion, because it says here that the Dark Knight gains increased knockback and pierce, but honestly it feels like the pierce increase is incredibly minimal in comparison to, well, Ultra Vision or just the base Super Monkey. It doesn't feel like a big pierce upgrade at all. It feels very minuscule I don't know if anybody else notices that, but maybe it's just me. But I just don't feel like this thing has a lot of pierce. Another camo heavy, well, not camo heavy, but another round that involves camo balloons. Rosalia needs help with camos, and the Super Monkey needs help with the early leads. Here we go, round 30. Another round which doesn't like explosives. Although what is nice about Rosalia's laser attack is that once you reach level 13, the lasers upgrade to plasma, which is a buff. Because if you don't know about damage types, laser doesn't pop leads or purples, whereas plasma only can't pop purple balloons, which is still a big boon, especially round 95, but it's definitely an upgrade because then those lead balloons and also DETs are no longer a worry. Round 39, let's see how we go along on this round. Regrow balloons, no thank you. Round 40, we're just going to destroy this Moab using Rosalia's abilities, which is going to be quite pivotal actually in the mid game of like when to use her abilities, because you don't want to use them willy-nilly and then not be able to actually, you know, use her abilities of when you really need them. So we just keep them as they are. Now that Rosalia has gained the jetpack ability, she can now just be anywhere and everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but anywhere is more accurate. Laser does more damage to the ceramics, as in like just raw damage, but you definitely want grenades to deal with the larger clump of objects later on, just because of lasers and their lack of pierce. High damage, low pierce. Grenades, not as high damage, but high pierce. Here we go, camo purple balloons. Upgrade to laser blast or plasma blast, they would be impossible to deal with. Fortified leads, no problem. Round 47, camo pink balloons, done and dealt with. You got new what, Rosalia? Would you mind specifying what it is that you've got now? Here we go, round 48. Once the camo purples are dealt with, we can safely go up to plasma blast, because there are no more purple threats until 62. And 62, the purple balloons on that round are not the camo variant. There we go, round 49, a whole bunch of balloons to deal with here. Sometimes this round is a huge checkbox to see if you can actually go through the rest of the chimps run. Again with that, I really need to do it better than what I've done here. Round 50, let us just decimate you again with our abilities. And there we go. Camo ceramics, so that's a little bit of annoyance, but luckily they are spaced out so that we don't have a pierce issue here. Because people tend to forget that pierce is just as important as damage. Because damage alone, like having one pierce but a huge amount of damage, is not going to get you very far unless you're on like those, you know, round 40, round 60, round 80, round 100, where there's only one target to contest against. Rosalia is definitely what you would call a not very good tower to have for a two-tower chimp scenario, with the only proven combination being done is with the Prince of Darkness. It is theoretically possible to do Rosalia with Icicle Impale, but round 95 and also the prospect of camo ice solo is enough to make me want to makes me want to reconsider my life choices. So who is Yuri? People asking in the comment section. Yuri is the main antagonist to the Red Alert 2 games. Essentially, he is just a wax human being with psychic powers. He can mind control people. He has absurd weapons. He's able to transform people into, like, the equivalent of the Hulk. You know, he's just got a lot of wacky technology. He also has, like, one of the best factions as well, with some of the best voice lines in his units. Oh my god, round 61. Regrow balloons, no thanks. Oh gosh. Can we do this round? Can we do this round? Can we do this round? Oh my god, they're starting to regrow a little bit. But that is okay. Round 62. Okay. This is going to be really annoying to try and contest with here. Rosalia, you're going to have to do a lot of heavy work here because we're done. Oh no, they're starting to leak already. They're starting to leak already. Scatter missile. Hopefully that covers a little bit of the escapees. That's fine. Okay, I may have to... Yeah, I'm going to use her jetpack ability now, but I honestly feel like that I've used her abilities a bit too late within the round. But, okay, we've dealt with the purples. Regrow camo white. Oh, no, no. I'm looking at ability ties. No, a jetpack is not quite available. No. Oh, gosh, I'm not happy with that. Okay, use a crusher there. Please pop, but oh, thank you for popping the purple balloons, and I'm a bit happier. Oh, that's still not good. Oh, I want her jetpack to be fully ready, but it's not. Oh, I'm sorry for sounding like this, but sometimes I just feel like the game just wants you to fail. And that is okay, but now the second lot is going to be a bit scuffed. Okay, I need to chase these ones so then I can go through the round. Oh, that's still a bad thing. Come on, Dark Knight. I need you to use whatever pierce that you have, even though it's non-existent. Rosalia, would you stop being such a scuffed thing when it comes to your flight pattern? Please pop those. Oh, my abilities are still not ready. This is the problem that I have here. My abilities are never ready when I need them. Okay, what if I just scatter missiling the first slot over here? Just so that I can get it back as soon as possible. Okay. For goodness sakes, what... Some of those rainbow... Okay, that was down to Pierce that time. But I still feel like at times it's down to my own stupidity and incompetence about this game. Okay, round 63. Oh gosh. I hate this so much. This is such scuff. Oh, I used it on round 60. Oh, I don't understand anymore, honestly. That's just so stupid. Oh, please. Yes! Thank goodness I don't want to do that scenario again. I think when Ninja Kiwi designed the rounds, past round 60, they wanted a lot of checkboxes in place just so that certain kind of interactions with towers cannot be possible whatsoever. So round 61 is a checkbox for explosives, round 62 is a checkbox for anything like fire with plasma, energy, all that sort of jazz, okay? They just don't want you to have a fun time at times with certain rounds and with certain combinations, but then again there are certain things in this game that doesn't really do well with 2TC, and this is one of them. Do we have enough PS to try and go through this scenario? Perhaps we do, perhaps we do not. Okay, I'm going to use scatter missile there, but obviously there's a lot of black balloons there. And that should be it. Okay, kinetic charge. Hopefully that does enough damage. And there they go. And hopefully we can deal with the rest of this with what we have got going on here. Pierce-wise. Okay, there we go. I get really emotional at times, and I do apologize about that. But I want something to work, and I know it works. But the only reason why sometimes things don't work is because of my own incompetency and my lack of understanding about the game. Oh my god, that's not good. Need to pop these camo balloons. Crusher possibly is... Why was it that time that they were much easier? I felt like they just multiplied in numbers in the first attempt. But I think it's just because I still had these Moabs to try and deal with. But then the camos were only partially damaged. Right, mixing in with the rainbow balloons is a bunch of camo regrow white balloons. A checkbox for something that would be called an icicle impale. Let's use a checker back here and see if that makes a difference here. But I just hate ability reliant times because it feels like if I can't actually initiate...
Come on, we can do this.
That was down to you, Rosalia, and your lack of being able to pop pink balloons. Are you Quincy incarnate? What about scatter missile? Yeah, that makes things a bit easier. When in doubt, a whole bunch of explosives will be able to deal with a problem straight away. Oh gosh, regrows.
Sorry, I can't fix that.
I hope this is not a scatter missile reliant round, because that would be horrible. But let's put you to laser and then jetpack, and hopefully this deals with them all. Yeah, this looks much better already. Yeah, laser down, do that high damage, prevent them from regrowing a bit too much. Oh, I hate those scenarios so much because it feels like my own incompetency leads me to requiring a restart of a scenario. I'd rather criticize myself too much than not enough, because it feels like I don't have any means of self-improvement if I don't criticize myself enough. Even though sometimes it is a bit of an imposter syndrome scenario. Okay, we are so close to the Dark Champion now. It is so close. 4k away from unlocking the normal damage type with camo detection. Yellow balloon. Oh, a whole bunch of balloons. Whole bunch of zebra balloons. Is that good? I don't know. Only time will tell if that was a good decision or not. But even without any kineticness, it can still pop a BFB, okay? Another scatter missile. Oh, that's actually a very good point to use it, because that's a bit of a point in which multiple pathways converge. Round 75. The last round. Hopefully we can get the Dark Champion for this round. Hopefully stop chasing that black balloon explosives and pop it. I know you can't pop them, but please still pop them. It's a personal... Actually, I'm going to put you on last, actually, with a kinetic charge. Pop you all down. And we are... Come on. 300 more, please. Please. Oh, don't tease me now, game. There we go. We've got the Pearson damage now to deal with the rest of the game. Lovely. Mission complete. And when you go up to Dark Champion, it transforms from a plasma damage type or a sharp damage type to a normal damage type, being able to even take care of purples and leads and whatnot. And camo, that was brilliant actually. That was a really... Oh yeah, you do get bonus damage, don't you? Ultra Vision does provide bonus damage to camo balloons. I actually forgot about that little factor. I always think it's like it provides slightly longer range and the ability to hit camo balloons. But I always forget that the Ultra Vision also provides the Super Monkey with higher camo damage. Round 80, ZMG, no problem whatsoever. There we go. Yeah, every round from now should be fairly simple. I know Christmas is something that everybody doesn't celebrate. Like, there are a handful of people out there that don't celebrate Christmas at all, and I do understand why. It's like, it's a very involved time of the year, getting presents for everybody, for your loved ones, your friends, your family. But it's that gifting to other people that I think is truly special about Christmas. Like all of those hours of preparing, all that money that you spent on gifts and cards, that is all worth it if you can hear that thank you or that gratitude, or just knowing that you acknowledge their existence at the end of the day. But obviously in different cultures they don't celebrate Christmas, which is understandable. Like they have their own holidays and whatnot throughout the year, and that is perfectly understandable. Like some cultures it's an entire week of celebration rather than just like a few days, like Christmas Day 25th, Boxing Day 26th, New Year's Eve 31st, obviously like Christmas Eve 24th, New Year's Day, the first day of the year. So what are you hoping to achieve in 2025? Me personally, I'm a person who is really overweight. Like I really need to lose a lot of weight. For somebody who is 6'6", being 21 stone is not good for me. It's a lot of excess weight that I really need to get rid of. So one of my aims for 2025 is to go to the gym more. Like, I've been put off with it for, like, since 2022. Like, I stopped going in 2022 when I had the virus in which we shall not name, because YouTube kind of like flags it if you say the name of that. But you know what one we're talking about. Like, I've had it 3 times now in my life. None of the times have been good at all. But for some odd reason, the 3rd time I got it, I was just really discouraged from going back to the gym, just because I really felt down in the dirt at that time, and just don't want the stress of physical activity or that sort of thing. But I think for me personally, with my own physical level, I definitely need to get back to the gym and do a lot, particularly with upper body weight, because lower, like leg wise, I'm pretty good with when it comes to like leg exercises and leg equipment. Like the leg press, I can do like over 100 kilograms, which is pretty impressive. But I think that's also just like down to body weight as well. It's not just leg muscle, but it's also your upper body being able to press down onto the leg press machine. And that's probably one of my favorite ones to use, honestly, the leg press machine. Like gym stuff I've not really talked about on the channel before, but one of my goals in 2025 is to lose weight but also gain more muscle weight. It's like, it's really odd, because it's like you're losing fat weight in compensation for muscle weight, and people say that there are certain risks to having too much muscle weight as well. Let's put you over here for a moment. Like any of these, like this box, or sorry, this, any of these 4 boxes are very viable for the Dark Champion, by the way. But it could also be like, for me personally, I want to have like an outro for the channel, and I want a custom avatar for the channel. But it's like, I don't really know who to contact, like, in order to get like a custom like commission done. And I want like a custom banner for the channel. I want a like, not an introduction, because like some channels have like custom introductions where it's like the introduction itself goes on for a bit too long, although I do ramble for too long. But I think like a custom outro, like, well, that's stupid, but that was me just rambling on for the sake of rambling. But I do want more customization for the channel, which is only for me and dedicated to me, in which I hope everyone enjoys as well. Let's see, I'm gonna move you up here. You know what, I'll move you up there now. We're still dealing damage over here, but anytime ceramics escape to this portion of the map, we'll be able to deal with them. Oh, we can actually level up Rosalia. I almost forgot about you, Rosalia. I've been mainly focusing about the Dark Champion. No 2-1 megapops with these towers. It's all the Dank Champion. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Round 97. Let's put you back over here for the time being. Yeah, we're definitely going to get you up to level 20. I didn't think about the anti-balloon for this, but it's like, when we get the anti-balloon, it's going to be before Rosalia gets to level 20, and I don't fancy doing round 95 with just the Tech Terror being a thing, just so we can get that discount on the anti-balloon. But if somebody's able to do Rosalia level 20 with the anti-balloon, then please let me know. Okay, supercharge all of yous, and that did a lot of damage to him, which I'm pretty happy with. Put you over here now, since all of these ceramics, fortified super ceramics, are leading the charge to our oblivion. Got 1 ZMG left, which is pretty nice to have. We'll be able to get on this round, possibly. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Level 20 Rosalia. And we've just got the rest of the game to go over now. I don't even know why I pressed 3 there, but that's honestly fine. We're not relying on the kinetic missile ability. Fortified ETs, no problem there. And now, just the bag left for this achievement. So, sorry for the rather moany mid-game of this scenario, but it's honestly so annoying when you know you can do something, but the game is like, nah, I'm not going to let you have it immediately. Okay, put you up there, and there we go. Rosalia led the charge early on in the game, and definitely had a lot for round 62. When her flight pattern isn't completely scuffed, We seem to be missing out on a few damage points here. What's causing that? Is it Rosalia related? Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. This has been the hypothetical two-tower chimps of Rosalia and the Dark Champion. It is possible, and I think it's only possible from update 45 onwards, since Rosalia was buffed in that update. But Ninja Kiwi, please don't nerf Rosalia. She's still not powerful enough, and her flight pattern is still really scuffed since her release. Like you saw on one of those purple balloons earlier, it's like Rosalia didn't even try to damage it. She was just having problems chasing it. And that's the horrors of trying to use this hero for a two-tower chimp scenario. What if balloon incineration is possible with you? Surely on paper it is, but obviously there's the small issue of round 61, especially for like these shattering shells at that given point in time. But anyways, I've held your time for long enough, and yeah, tier 4 tower with Rosalia, but it is a pretty powerful one, but you can call it a tier 5 tower. Rosalia and Legend of the Night, that's not going to happen. Legend of the Night is just too damn expensive. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and if you are ever in the store at all and you would like to purchase something, like if you fancy a prestige pack of the Battle Cat or Fast Track pack or anything else along the realm of stuff in which you would like to have, I still can't see the hero skin pack for some odd reason. I know it exists in the game. I think Ethan Reed did a video where he showcased it, but it's like, it's not here. And I can't even search for it because there's no search bar for the shop, which would actually be beneficial for it. I like to try and find a particular item to try and search for. But if you're ever here, please use the content creator code Flare Balloons, and that helps me out. I get a little bit of every single purchase with people using that code. But obviously, the most important thing to do is use a content creator support code. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody.